Do you watch tonight's game as a group or individually?
Yeah, no, we'll watch to see if Sydney are doing anything different. Yeah, without question.
So you'll sit down as a group and like a playing group? Or
No. Yep. We'll go through most of the stuff and just see if they're doing anything different.
If you win the 3 games, you finish top spot, you would think, with your percentage. That's obviously the target for you.
Yeah, obviously the finish in the top 2, that was our goal at the start of the year, and see where we are for the following week. But it's the same cliche, isn't it? We just got to take care of business. We're playing great basketball. Our defence is improved, and we're sharing the ball a lot better than what we're doing halfway through the year. So we want to keep developing. We've got 3 games to keep improving before the playoffs.
Do you encourage the players to watch other games this time of year, not mindful of what's coming up, or do you just want them to focus on themselves and not get caught up in the what ifs?
I think most of the guys have see what's going on in the league, and it's just a bonus tonight. We see a team that we're playing coming on Sunday.
Does the possibilities, can that become a distraction, or how do you handle the ladder scenarios and everything, all the discussion that's going to come over the next couple of weeks?
We don't worry about anything that doesn't happen upstairs in the room. So obviously there's a lot of noise all the way through. Will we make the players? Will we not make the players? You're changing imports. That's really immaterial for us. We just want to keep improving. And we've got a good opponent on Sunday that we're battling for a playoff spot. And we know it's going to be a tough game, and we want to control what we can control.
Have you noticed any trend in teams backing up a couple of days later, so playing Friday and then a Sunday?
Well, they had a good win against Sydney last week. I think they got out by 20 on the second game. So as professional athletes, they're used to playing back-to-back games. It's not something unfamiliar for them.
You smashed them the week before. Are they the sort of team that likes to get revenge? Do you see them individually as, pride is on the line and they want to redeem themselves?
Yeah, but that's personal pride and team pride, and I'm still familiar about the 1 point loss here. We were up by 15 points, almost going into the last quarter, and we let the opportunity slip. And we learned our lesson from that and really kept the foot on the throat last time we played them. But they're super talented. They got Bogut in there is the yanker. They got Randall, Lish, Newley. And then we hit the 3-pointer against us to win by a point, so they're super talented.
How's Tariko? He's been walking around with a bandage on the hand. Is that any concern?
Yeah, he got tied up a little bit last game against the Hawks, and so we just had a chance to rest him. He'll practice fully today.
What impact has that had on him, just touch-wise, like you do?
Sorry, say that again?
When he doesn't train much in the week, what impact does that have on his preparation in general?
Probably lightens the load for him a little bit. So, he's came back. Last week was a great weekend for him. He's been right there and taken some great shots. And to have that 1-2 combination from the wing, I think the boys got 53 points between them with Bryce and Tariko. That's pretty lethal to have that 1-2 punch on the perimeter, and hopefully we can do that again.
I think it's a bit of pick your poison now from your perspective with the opposition teams, who they target.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. So yeah,
Bryce always. You're a harder team to defend. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, especially when you got some perimeter threats like that, and Clint coming in, getting these opportunities. So we know teams most of the time trap Bryce and pay extra attention to Bryce, and we're finding ways to get other opportunities out there now because we're playing against it so often.
Can you just tell us how your skipper's had an impact over the past month? His basketball on court seems to have just been outstanding. Is that a fair call?
Yeah, you might just maybe the new baby's helped him along a little bit, but he got through that period of January. wasn't too good, but last month he's been outstanding. Just his defence, his leadership, and buying into the game plan, and everyone else follows. He has that very rare talent for an athlete to influence other people with his determination and grit out there. And when he shows that, it's infectious throughout the group. And it's no surprise when he plays well, we normally win. He doesn't need to score points to do that.
He's clocked, I think, 30 minutes on the weekend. Are you worried, or do you have to be wary of how much you play him in the remaining weeks, or is it just full guns blazing?
Yeah, I think he was under 30, I hope. There you go. All right. Especially with Mitch out. We're still tinkering with Bryce playing point guard and Damo, and we just got to get a good balance. And Tariko can play point guard as well, as we've seen when Damo was out for those 6 games. So we got 3 games just to fine-tune those things. But, look, if he's playing well, I'd like to keep him out there.
Cotton playing point guard looks so comfortable and sort of goes straight into the offense and creates a double straight away. Has that been part of the switch that you've seen in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, without a question. It's, you know, he's rare that an import can score off the dribble and without the ball. You know, his movement, catch and shoot. Normally you have an import that can do one thing really well. When they do two things really well, they're playing in a higher league, either the NBA or in Europe. And Bryce has that capability to have the ball in his hands and make assists. You know, he has that unselfish attitude of passing the ball, and we just got to put our chess pieces a little bit better than what we have been.
It's what we saw from White against Illawarra, the guy that you signed before the season. Is that the guy that you wanted to bring in to complement Bryce? Yeah,
now he's just got to be consistent with it. It's you know, he's carried us a fair few games too early in the season. Probably had a soft spot in the middle, like all of us did, but you know, he's coming good now.
You happen to know anything about the Boomers schedule on the 21st of Feb, whether Nick Kay will be available or not, because it's obviously going to clash in finals.
No, I'm out of that loop.
Will you have a chance to influence a decision whether he plays or not?
From our correspondence earlier the year, they weren't going to take playoff teams, but I haven't seen anything official with that. There was just whispers, but I don't know.
Because it would put a lot of pressure on you as a team. I mean, he's such an influential player.
Yeah, we don't know the finals format yet. You know, when's the semi-final start? When's the final start? That's pretty hard. You're playing at the end of this month's finals and you don't know the dates yet. So I think that's the biggest concern.
Would you like to know that quickly?
Yes.
Are you concerned that there's rumours that they're going to play during the FIBA break?
No idea.
You haven't
You're
heard
talking
those
to the
rumours?
wrong person on that. We're well and truly out of the loop here, and some of the stuff is secret squirrel that we only get told.
Trev, just with your future, have you got sort of a personal motivation over the next couple of weeks to win the title and put the pressure back on the club to sort of sign you up on a long-term deal?
I think we were, you know, discussed that, and they said they want to put it off to the end of the season. I respect that, but my motivation always is to get these guys playing the best that they can do and challenge for a championship. And we're playing some great basketball right now, and we're going to challenge for a championship. So that's my focus.